I mean, this is everything you need in a van.
Takes me about 3 months to build a van.
I know you come from a contracting background.
Yes.
That's actually your like knowledge, and that's
Yes.
what you're known for. What's up, everybody? I'm with Dave from Bossy Vans, and we're going to show your newest build off right now. You ready for this?
Yeah, ready.
We actually have an audience right now behind us. So Kyle, it's the entire Bossy family.
Hey, don't screw up.
This is a family-run organization, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, right.
Well, they're all here to help, so
they're not helping worth a damn.
Wow.
But Kyle's on the camera with us. What up, Kyle?
What up, Kyle?
Kyle's back.
CrossFit legend right there.
CrossFit legend. All right, Bossy. What, again, for the people that didn't watch your other video, what is Bossy? Where did it start from, and what's going on with it?
All right. Well, I'm Dave. I'm the owner, builder, Bossy Vans, and we are in Riverside, California, and pretty much a kind of a one-man show. I have one guy that works for me, but he works about 3 days a week, so I do majority of the work here. And then, of course, my family's here, and they help me with behind-the-scenes stuff, and hey, I need some help with paperwork and all that. So it takes me about 3 months to build a van. I do about 10 to 14 vans a year, so it just kind of depends. And
Custom?
all custom.
All custom?
We have no floor plan, so we basically build to whatever their customer wants.
I love it.
And their wishes.
Well, you've come a long way, because I've seen you over the years,
Yes.
obviously, and you've done crazy good work. But we're going to start on the outside of the van right now with Dave. And what have you done really to the outside that has kind of really stood out?
Well, of course, the Bossy logo is probably the best thing right here. But
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Did you have that made?
3D, yeah.
All right.
We have the Super Pacific cloud cap up here. This is our very first one that we've installed on one of our vans. Super cool. We love them.
Super Pacific is super cool.
Super Pacific is super cool.
How was easy or hard was it to do the pass-through portion of it?
You know what? It was fairly easy. They actually give you not a template, but you actually put the insert on the top, and you basically trace and cut it. It's pretty
like a max air fan.
Definitely a DIYer can do it if you have a hoist to pull it up.
Yeah. So that was the most.
That's the hardest part. You have to have a hoist.
200 pounds or whatever it was.
I'm gonna say close to 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty heavy.
We're out of Expo right now, so it's a little tight in here, but we're gonna also show a bunch of stuff off. Obviously you have your table that you made.
Yeah, we did this.
I love this thing.
Yeah, so this is our Max Trax table, and kind of a tune one. We have our Bossy logo right here, and you know, you can use this as you in the snow or sand if you get stuck, and put it in the tires. And we use it for a table as well.
I'm standing on your sign, so I'm sorry.
That's all right. Van Speed capsules, which we love. We use those quite a bit. We love. We'll come back here. We love the big owl boxes, the monster boxes. I love those.
I actually noticed that you use the Owl Van. Like, you can take this box off and actually put a different box on if you want.
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And you can do bikes up on top. I think we showed you on one of our other videos.
Yeah, you can do the one-up racks on top.
So this is kind of something fairly new. This is all van essential stuff. So it's got lots of storage.
Wow.
I like it. It's pretty cool looking.
So you use all van essentials back here for this van in particular?
I did, yes. And then on this other van, we have RB components on that one. So yeah,
Okay.
it's whatever the customer wants. That's what we're putting on the vans. This is something different for us. We our first bike van. Usually we're not doing too many bike trays on our vans.
I'm assuming this person is some sort of mountain
bike
enthusiast.
They're mountain biker enthusiasts, and they're from Minnesota, so they will be picking this van up tomorrow. So yeah, push that down. So they're pretty cool.
Wow. 500-pound slides.
Yep.
Bikes go on. So it's a two mount, but obviously if they only have one bike, maybe they have the one in the back. This can all be storage.
Yep, all storage. Yep.
Wow. Which side is water? Which side is electrical?
Okay, so on this side we have the Timberline hydronic system, which I tend to run on a majority of my vans. So I have that hot and cold shower export out here. You can pull that.
Okay.
So yeah, and then this side is we run all Victron components. So we're pretty much updated with the new DC to DC, the 50 amp stuff.
And how much power is in there?
This one actually has, this one is the Expion. We are running close to 800 amp hours on this one.
12, 24, 48?
Yeah, it's 12.
12.
Volt.
Got it.
3,000 watt inverter, which is kind of standard for all our stuff. So we run all Victron components. This was the first time we did different batteries. We run Battleborns quite a bit, but we're trying to the Expions too, which is great battery. So.
But we're gonna get to the bed in a minute. But I actually noticed the Roam Rest tag.
Roam Rest, yeah.
I'm a big fan of Roam Rest. I use Roam Rest myself.
I am too.
So shout out to Roam Rest.
Yeah.
It looks like you have a Roam Rest mattress custom made for you.
Yes. Yep. So
cool.
yeah, we've this is probably like our 4th one we've used. So they've really jumped in there and helped me. Like I told you, I'm kind of a one-man show, so I'm like, you guys make it happen and get it done quickly. We'll make it happen because I know they're the best, one of the best mattresses out there. So yeah, I do love it, and they're like right on it. Thanks to David. So
I know you come from a contracting background.
Yes.
That's actually your like knowledge, and that's
Yes.
what you're known for.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed you used looks like 1.5 or 1 inch.
Yeah, inch and a half.
Inch and a half tubed aluminum.
Yep.
For your whole bed frame system.
That's correct. And,
why is that?
The reason why I do that is because, well, one, it's strong and it's inexpensive. So
Yeah.
that's the way I can build a inexpensive fixed bed only, obviously, for my van. So
Did you weld it up?
No.
No, you did not weld it.
I use the L plates on the side, and then we screw them in. And
look at that. That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
and then my guy actually comes in here and he pretty much buffs them all out, so they look super clean. You can see how shiny they are.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, why not, right?
And like I said, it works perfect for a fixed bed.
Yeah.
Because you're hiding a lot of the components anyways underneath, and it's cheap, it's inexpensive. So that's the only way.
Lightweight and strong.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Well, let's step on in and we'll kind of get a view of the rest of the van. Kind of start in the front here. You got the your classic, swivel seats. This looks like your layout has really not changed. You actually wanted to do the same kind of layout because it makes the most sense.
It does.
I mean, you love that, right?
I do. I love that, and like I said, I love the openness of my vans. Particularly, I like it's kind of like cozy yet open. We got industrial slash a little modern. So yeah, I mean.
Well, actually, I really like your color tones. I really like the color choices that he has picked.
Yeah.
I mean, as you guys can see down here, he uses a blue, but it's also functional because you obviously come from a construction background, and then your slats. I'm going to say it's poplar, am I right?
It is poplar, yep.
Because you love your poplar.
It's very popular.
It's very popular.
Yeah.
It has great tones to
Yeah.
it. It's easy. Yeah, it takes the best paint and stain, in my opinion. So, am I speaking right there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
you
cool.
got it, man.
Where is the ladder stored for getting up into the Super
So the ladder's in the back, and it's actually, they're using a Thule, and it's a telescope ladder.
We're waiting for Super Pacific to actually come up with their own ladder that's actually going to be installed in here. It looks like you did a fantastic job lining this out.
Yeah. I actually have my guy, Brent Boggs, who worked for iBach, who does a lot of my racks and stuff.
Yeah.
He's the one that made the table. He actually made this pass-through because they don't have a pass-through either yet. So you got to basically, I told him, hey, I need something stronger than wood. Yes, wood would look strong, but then as you come up and down, almost like a attic entrance, it's going to start, chipping and.
Sure.
So we went with aluminum. So yeah.
That's beefy.
Yeah, it came out
that's
good.
Intense.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good locking mechanism.
Yeah, it came out great.
What is this going on? I know this is one of those like uncharted.
Yeah. So this is called Wonderfall company.
Oh,
and,
yeah, Scott up in Canada.
It's Wonderfall, and you basically.
You have a Wonderful.
Yeah, and you basically just hide all your stuff in here, and it's got little pockets, and it's pretty cool.
All right, Scott from Wonderful. He's been doing a great job. Holy hell, do you have that in your van?
Yeah, Scott.
No, last thing I got was the bug nets.
All right, who are the bug nets?
Van Essential.
The Van Essentials, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, Scott, you've come up a long way, buddy. Good job, dude.
That's
an old friend of mine.
All right. So Scott knows they saw this in the Goliath build that we did, and as soon as they saw that, they said, we want that in our van. So that's
Very
how
nice.
it all works pretty quickly. So this bench seat right here is actually custom built. The customer, so he has 2 older kids. So he said when they're with us, they'll be up top. They're in their teens. And he said, I'm very adamant about a comfortable seat.
Okay.
And I said, well, this thing's literally 42 inches, in length. And I said, it's going to be really hard. So we came up with some ideas, and He said, as long as it's super comfortable, then it's good. Go ahead, have a seat on that thing.
Yeah, I'd like to actually.
Yeah, it's actually very comfortable.
Oh yeah, it is very nice.
For the spot and the angle
Very
of what
nice.
we had to work with. It doesn't make it.
Does it open up at all?
No, it doesn't do anything.
Okay,
but we have a
doesn't do
drawer. We have a drawer down below.
Okay.
So we have a drawer, and we have all your, your 110 and your USB, and then of course we have the hydronic system register right there
It's
too.
right underneath.
Yep.
I
Yep.
gotcha.
And that all comes right behind all this shower and also.
Well, I'm gonna get Kyle able
Yeah.
to come in here, and you can step on back here.
Yeah.
You got a lot going on in here.
Yeah. I'll start with this fridge. So this is a Norco fridge. It's kind of like their slim. It's kind of like their slim.
That's a lot of room.
It is a lot of room. And so what I did is they only come out with a black plastic piece. So I actually tore this apart, took the black front plastic piece off and traced it on a piece of stainless steel and cut it out and made it stainless steel for them. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was looking at your cabinet fronts right now. Is that a Phoenix or is that a different laminate?
No, this is laminate. It's just normal
Okay.
laminate. Yep.
Wow. That looks really good.
Yep.
Looks really, really good.
Yeah, thanks.
And I'm sorry, you were gonna go with something else.
No, we ran a small microwave, so it wouldn't look, because most of the time I run the microwaves with the like a Rec Pro with the flange and everything on it, because I think it looks nice and clean.
Yep.
But I had to go something small to kind of, it wouldn't look so offset with this refrigerator, something big. So we kind of just notched it out to make it kind of look, symmetrical with this refrigerator.
I also noticed, like, you love doing shiplap in your other builds. You've done a lot of shiplap, but
Yeah.
you went fabric. You went, it looks like a marathon weave or something.
Yeah, it is a marathon.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
What? Thank you. What made you decline? Was this a client choice or?
No, they pretty much let me run with it. The problem is if you start doing all the laminates, it's like really hard to try to notch all this stuff out perfectly.
Yeah.
And then of course this will start getting chipped and stuff eventually. So I'm like, let's just stick with this.
You've done this before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you're confident.
Yeah.
in it.
Oh yeah.
And then we got fridge, and then we got your shower.
Yeah.
You love
Here's
indoor.
my showers. It's the 24 by 32. And then Christian actually just had these made, so the CNC floors. So we have quite a few of these made out now that we've.
Does he run your CNC or
No, he just does our CAD, and then so my son Christian does all my CAD work for me and does all the cabinets and stuff, and then I sub them out to a friend of mine.
So smart. So smart.
Yeah, and then the way we do our cabinets we basically do not tongue and groove, pocket jig them all glued so they're super strong, and then you'll see we like upholster everything inside to kind of give it a little more finished look.
Yeah.
So
what made you go with the white on the top and the blue on the bottom?
That's actually the customer's choice.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
Great.
So
Well,
I'll be
they made a
honest
good
with you.
choice.
Yeah, when we first built this van, before all the accent parts came on this van, we were like, I don't know about that blue, man. It looked like America in here. You put some red, and we had a flag. But once we started adding all the accents, the blacks and the woods and stuff, it came alive. It's really pretty.
Yeah, whether it's a maple or just whatever, a color tone goes great with this blue.
It does. Yeah.
I love the white up top because it doesn't look imposing to you whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
You have all your controls right here. Obviously your Victron system as well as your Timberline heating system. No heated floors, just straight Timberline.
Yeah, no heated floors.
By the way, the hydronic system is great for obviously not just heat, but it's also hot water.
That's correct.
Right,
On demand, so you don't lose any. However much hot water you have, that's how much heated water you get.
Right. How much water do you have on board?
This one's 37 gallons.
37
on the
gallons.
spare tire.
It looks like you're plenty charged up.
Yeah.
You got that
13.3. Yep.
Yeah,
good.
you are good.
Yeah, we ran stuff all day long, so this is a little bit bigger sink that we're normally doing. So it's a
Love looks like a Laveo dry
Laveo dry flush, brand spanking new. So this van literally, the build is from Minnesota, and they will be flying in tomorrow to see their van for the first time. So nobody's really been in this van except for you guys.
Just right now,
myself,
and the builder.
and my family just
You actually had it roped off at the expo today.
Yeah.
So if the
And that's
client
not
is
normal.
watching
That's
this,
not normal for us. We like to let our people in the van so they can see it. And
so if this client is watching this and being like, "That's my van," don't worry, nobody has stepped in except me, Kyle, and obviously Dave. Great job on obviously your. I want to call it fake tile, which is just vinyl tile. I assume.
Yeah. It's Parliament.
Yep. Well, Dave, what am I missing in here? I mean, we kind of went through a lot in a short amount of time, but that's what people love because we have short attention spans.
Oh, the other thing I wanted to kind of show you. So they do have a. Let me move this over here.
That's a big bed.
Yeah. They wanted a big bed, and then of course Romres actually filled up my capsules, so we did the measurements. And if you look at that, it's pretty cool because it's like totally level. And if you do this side over here,
inside the capsules there,
inside the capsules,
like on the sides.
so,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
so they put little foam pieces in
so
there.
heads up to Dave, and and this van has the Rome Rig stereo system in it, so it's got the new 10.
I got a little cabinet back there.
Yeah, the 10 inch woofer in the back or in the front there.
Air conditioner, you still have one? Yeah, it looks like it's Nomadic or Dometic?
Dometic.
Dometic RTX?
RTX, yep.
And yeah, I mean, this is a great.
This is their Starlink button, so their switch, they just push that when they want to.
I'm so glad that you put a Starlink on a switch because it takes up so much power.
It takes a lot of power, and we learned that on our very first van. So this is probably like our 5th or 6th Starlink we put on. So after the first one, we started running switches.
That is so cool.
So and that's stuff you learn, and that's our medicine cabinet, but that runs as a 2-in-1, so you can do your medicine cabinet and your step to get up.
I was just about to say, I'm so glad. It's such a fine detail that nobody really understands.
Yeah.
Like, look, and you put a little trackpad on it,
little track, yep.
For short people like myself, I would have trouble getting into this bed. Well, you just use that step to get up in, and especially like in the middle of the night if you have to do your business.
Totally. Yeah.
Nice,
and I make that thing extra strong because I know people are going to be standing on that. So.
But this is a small medicine cabinet.
Yep,
too?
little medicine cabinet. Yep.
Oh, look at that! It's kind of cute.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know really what else you can show me here, brother. I mean, this is everything you need in a van. What do you think, Kyle? Any concerns? Any thoughts? Any ideas?
I think he's hit it.
I think he has hit it. I mean, it's literally a sit for, sleep for with the rooftop tent, and you don't even have to do that. You can just go away with somebody else or just a single solo person and have a good time.
Absolutely.
Dave, where can we find you yet again?
We are in Riverside, California.
Bossy Vans on Instagram. Do you have a YouTube channel or no? You have enough going on. You don't have a YouTube
I
channel.
don't know. Whatever the kids made for me, honestly, is what we have. I'm builder / office person / so that's why they all jump in and help me.
Bossy, that's fair enough. BossyVan.com?
Bossy Van Conversions.
BossyVansConversions.com.
Yeah.
All those links will be in the description below for everybody, so you can find Dave if you guys want him to build out your van at any point in time. Thank you again to Kyle on the camera yet again. He does an amazing job. Check him out at Chop Shop. That link will also be Chop Shop Crew. Excuse me. That link will also be in the description below, as well as getting a hold of me if you really want to. But
that's right.
These guys are cool.
And then we have the same color.
We do. We match.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
See you guys
See you guys next time.
Thanks. All right, brother. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.